So as we continue in Psalm 119, we're going to look at today at verses 106 through 108. And the psalmist makes three verses that I think you could make a great case for there's progression in those verses. First of all, he makes an oath. He commits himself to Christ. He's going to follow the ways of the Lord. That's a commitment on his part. And second, he says, I've suffered much. Well, keep in mind, 2 Timothy 3:12 says anyone who follows Christ is going to suffer, going to be persecuted. Then finally he says, Lord, accept the willing praise of my mouth. Notice willing. It kind of made me think that sometimes we offer praise. Oh yeah, I'm in church. I got to offer praise. Or, yeah, I'm supposed to pray. No, he says, I want to praise. No matter what the circumstance of my life, I want to praise. So let's back up and let's parallel those verses. Let's make application in our lives. Jesus said to count the cost before you make the plunge of being a dedicated disciple. And I want to say, it's easy to be a fringe Christian. You can kind of go to church when you want, and you might read an inspirational message occasionally and post some cool picture on Facebook of some saying that's really cool, but don't really take that next step of being a committed Christian. There's a step that we take that says, no matter come what may, I'm going to follow Christ. There's a step that we take that says, I'm going to be His, no matter what. And it means pushing aside some things in our lives and making God a priority. For me, and I wrote about this, sports is becoming less and less of a priority. I love my football team. I like baseball and would watch sporting events, and I find I just more and more don't watch them. And when I do, I look back and go, that was a waste. Yours may be different, but for me, it's getting sports out, and that's been a real huge change for me. It's getting sports out because Christ has to come first. So the challenge is, what comes first in your life? Where's the time spent? What is it that's important to you? I get requests from people all the time on my phone for Candy Crush. They want Candy Crush Live, or Candy Crush this, or Candy Crush Soda Saga, that. And I'm like, how about some Bible? Can we mix in some Bible there occasionally? What's important to them? And realize that when you make that commitment, there might be some things in your life that are distasteful. But always, always praising God for what He's done, what we have, and where He's put us. Being content with what we have and praising Him. So the challenge today, where's your commitment? Are you ready to make that commitment to Christ and be that dedicated Christian? I hope you are. It's incredibly rewarding. There are some bumps along the way, but it's an incredibly rewarding step. Want to read the whole devotional? Go to the link at the bottom of the page, and we'll see you tomorrow.